Raise your hand if you use the app Snapchat. Like many of you, I use Snapchat to snap friends, keep up with old group chats, and look at my friends' stories. These are all things I personally enjoy doing. However, there's one major problem with Snapchat. Snapchat Discover. Don't even get me started on this. This is the absolute hate Snapchat Discover. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much. About 4 years after the birth of Snapchat, they created something called the Discover section. This is basically a section of the app where you can see what famous influencers are up to, as well as watch something called Snapchat shows. Yes, this is an actual show. These shows always have the most clickbait titles and thumbnails, and they are ultimately just the lowest of the low brain rot. You know what, let's go ahead and read some of these thumbnails. Tens caught blushing. She wanted him so badly. Brecky Hill got leaked. You know what, let's just see what it is. Maybe it's not that bad.
Brecky Hill just got leaked all over the internet and you won't believe how.
Okay, I think that's enough. A large portion of the Discover feed now is also just really dumb street interviews where a dude will just ask women a bunch of downright horny questions.
How much that BBL cost?
Who? We also have these street interviewers to thank for creating the famous Hawk to a Girl. What have we come to as a society? Now, the shows are only half of what the Snapchat Discover feed has to offer. The other half, and the majority of what is in the Snapchat Discover feed, is Snapchat influencers. In the influencer category, you will find anyone from lesser known TikTokers, washed up YouTubers, and just random women who are famous for their talent. A common pattern I see with these influencers is that the very last snap they post on their story after posting like 1,000 times throughout the day is usually like a super attractive woman. The most infamous person for doing this tactic is none other than David Dobrik. I mean, just look at how long his story is. And this is like every single day. When I learned the amount of money he made from Snapchat, I was literally mind boggled. A YouTuber named Tejas made a really good video about this topic titled Why David Dobrik Abandoned YouTube. In this video, he basically broke down the whole ecosystem on Snapchat, from Spotlight, which is basically a TikTok competitor, to shows, which I mentioned earlier, and stories, which is what his video mainly focused around. Tejas brought on a well-known YouTuber named JTKC to talk about how the Snapchat scene took over Los Angeles.
When did you start hearing rumblings about Snapchat in your circle?
So I think like everyone really started talking about it towards the like middle to end of last year. Every single time I'd go to an event, every single time, you know, I would even like see creators in public and we would stop to talk for 10 minutes. It would be, do you have ads on Snapchat? Are you verified on Snapchat? And if you do, how did you get that?
That's interesting, but why Snapchat?
Answer of that is it's easy. It's really easy.
Like easy money?
Easy money, and easy once you get in the flow of things. You know, you posting 70 to 100 stories a day, even though that does sound like a lot of work, once you kind of get in the flow of things where your entire mindset is like, this is Snapchat content. I should be taking pictures of this. I'm going out to a grocery store. I'm taking pictures of everything that I'm getting and putting it in my shopping cart.
So yeah, like JT said, the reason there are so many influencers on Snapchat now is because one, it is extremely easy. As he mentioned, these influencers can literally just take pictures and post themselves doing mundane routine tasks that the rest of us do every single day. And two, the pay is absolutely insane. So that leads us to the next question. How on earth is Snapchat able to pay these creators so much? See, Snapchat is unique in the way that they pay their creators. Whenever you're tapping through, say, David Dobrik's story, for example, about 5 snaps in when an ad comes on, half of the ad revenue goes to Snapchat and the other half goes directly to David. YouTube, for example, pays out less at a 45-55 split. So basically, Snapchat pays a lot more for a lot less effort. So if the average creator can make between $1,000 to $3,000 a day off of Snapchat, how much does someone like David Dobrik make, who has 7 million followers?
But okay, rip the band-aid off for me. What do you think a creator like David Dobrik, the top of Snapchat, what is he making?
If I had to guess, I would say he's pulling in easily over 1 million views a day. Maybe closer to like 3 mil. I would say sitting in between the 1 to 3 million range. You know, I think a couple of months ago, you know, we were all talking about the potential of him making, you know, 25 grand a day. And I think I think that honestly that number has gone up a lot. If I had to guess, it would probably be closer to 30 to like 40 now.
35 grand a day off of an app people use to send ceiling pics to their crush. I'm gonna just have to agree with my man Mitch here. Honestly, I don't even blame these people. As much as I hate seeing these stories pop up in my feed, after learning how much they make, I honestly don't even blame them. In conclusion, just try not to click on this garbage. Anyways, thank you for watching and listening to me rant, and I hope you have a wonderful day.